Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we're playing a highest win rate Esper in Standard right now. And I'll be honest guys, it really surprised me when I saw this build. It uses Legion to Ashes, card that was a bit popular at the start and never used again, and it seems to be used super hard here. Also double the End and double Kaya and Eternal Wonder, so very different build than the usual one we're using. And look at this, Orzhov Esper. And I honestly think I absolutely see the point of Memory Deluge being worth a splash, because that's the only part missing in the Orzhov deck. So let's go, let's test it and see how it performs, and hopefully we'll have a lot of fun guys. So enjoy! Alright, our opponent goes first. Our mana base is kinda okay. Let's see what we play. Hopefully it's not a control. I would prefer some kind of aggro here. Perfect. That's honestly probably the perfect card for us. Because we can answer it fully, we get the Virtue of Persistence for the later, and it also trades card for card, which our opponent is on the play, so he doesn't really want to, to trade those 1-for-1s. And this is the time for Legion to shine. We will see if it does. We will see. We don't have it in the hand, even though we played 3. So we will see. Oh boy, I probably want to hit something really relevant. So I can give him 2 cards or just some for right now. I think we just go with this. And is he playing counter spells? If he is playing counter spells, we definitely want to get Memory Deluge countered, Let's draw a card. It will be an island. I don't think we need an island. We have a land for next turn, and that should be enough. Oh, Legion of Ash. Well, if we can hit it, we negate nearly everything. They draw 2 cards, but so are we, right? Okay, tap land. That's good. This is the end step, so let's play it before he draws. Well, I should actually wait, because I want him to counter me. Well, this is a little bit weird. Let's get all of the rivers from our deck, I guess. And they only have 1 more token, right? The open mana is a little bit scary. I mean, how many cards do you have? 6. So I could cycle. You know what? I will take it. I can get full value right now. And I don't think that's something you ignore. We also double spell, so Celestus will trigger. Like, man, this is a pretty good deal. And I mean, I will cycle this one as well. Even though it helps, potentially, moment. Alright, and we have Celestus trigger. Oh, Emperor is very nice. Alright, so what do we discard? I think one of the ends. This is a good card, but it's super expensive. I think we just go like this. So they seem to be a full-blown, like, mass token deck, right? I have 24 life. I will actually go for those blocks. They will draw 1 card, but they have way less on board, and I hope this will encourage them to play something into the board. And this is their last wedding announcement trigger. Oh, this is a good one for them. Well, after we solved everything, we finally drew it. Oh, I see. So this is how it will be. This is how it will be. I think we keep cycling, man. So I could kill both, but I think I want to hit the boat with, the Emperor. And then we try to go from there. We definitely want to draw the card. I will take a land. And probably go for the throat is a little bit worse, right? Is it? We have a lot of 4 and 5 mana that, removal spells basically. I will go like this. We can use Field of Ruin on the Anchorage, so that's another thing we'll try to solve. They will get the Explorer trigger, but we get rid of the boat, and that's huge. I really want to get rid of it. Sure. Are you serious, man? Please, just dump it. Alright, perfect. If he knew about this, he would take it. And let's see the counter spell potentially. Alright. Easy. Absolutely easy. So we will deny, right? I think we go for the throat now? No, we don't want them to know. We resolve all. We decline. Respectful. Always respectful. Man, this counterspell was really nasty. A lot of damage to our face. But don't worry, we have Celestus, we can absolutely just go around it. So I took 4 more damage, but this way he has less information. And he has only the boat. Only the boat. Huh. Huh. So this could get rid of the boat, right? And they cannot make this appear. I think it's good. I think it's good enough. Let's see if they play negate. Don't.
Try to best me.
Yoink. No boat for you. Alright, and we also get more loyalty, so we will be prepared. Using 4 mana for 2 loyalty is definitely not what they want to do. And then when they try to pressure the Wanderer, then we Farewell or Sunfall and get rid of everything. Danik, way too slow. This has no board. He needs to play one of those 4 cards. Oh boy, that's so bad. Oh right, they have double wedding announcement, but still. Still, that's super slow, right? But true, we actually don't have a removal for this one. We don't have a removal for this one. Destroy evil. Alright, and here's the boat. Because those target non-lands always. Well, we'll just go Field of Ruin, but how do we spend the rest of the mana? If we Field of Ruin, we need to do it main phase, right? We need to do it main phase. So, let's start. If they really like this play, it means we cannot go for this play. Let's go for the basic. Do we really have to go for Farewell? We can just go for this, right? We don't care. This removes the problem. Alright, and now we can start making tokens then.
Thank you for your help.
I don't think wedding announcements are any problem. This hits everything except like lands, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have to say that this Field of Ruin was super clutch, man. That was the only answer we would have for a long time. He's passionate about weddings, that's for sure. And the problem for our opponent is that he doesn't know we have answers to everything he plays. And we are just trying to protect the Eternal Wanderer and drain him out of the options. I mean, let's start. We will just go for the free value and try to play Memory Deluge. Are there creatures? There are few. Not really too many. Let's attack and see what happens. They might have this Virtue of Loyalty, right? But then we have a Shark. So we can just trade. If not, we go Memory Deluge and we go from there. Emperor, alright. Emperor is very, very similar.
Run away.
So that means I have 4 mana, because I need to activate the Shark and protect the Emperor.
Watch for intruders.
They might interrupt it, but that's fine. We have still double Kaya, so even if this dies, that's not a problem. But we'll fight for it. No instant speed, that's huge. And now they need to make another samurai, right? And then we +1 it and kill the Eternal or the Wandering Emperor. So they need to play something more into the board. They will have token here. They have different names. That's important. They have different names. I think I just go with this. We're getting good value here. One spell. One kill. Alright, we go like this. So it flips, but it's not a card, so it doesn't go back. And we kill another one. Another of our opponent's threats. So they have one token here, we can +1 again. I'm not sure if I will get something better, but let's try. We still have a lot of cards in the deck. Definitely not Smite. Especially with all those oversized creatures. And yes, we can always farewell, but this has to be our big play. And I would keep the Eternal Wanderer, forcing him to super overextend into the board, because otherwise he never kills her. And he needs a lot of creatures. Is that it? Very likely. This is a good situation, right? So I will have only 4 mana. They have proven that they play counter spells, right? Let's start with the Sunfall. I think it might get countered, but we have enough mana to pay, so it will be a problem for them. Yeah, it felt like they have it, right? And then they have seen that they don't have enough mana. I played a spell. I will keep this card. Farewell is something I will not discard, so I don't need to draw a card. And life gain isn't super important. Mirex, alright. Card that matters. They can make basically a 3-3 or a 4-4 or a 5-5 every turn. But it shouldn't be good enough. We can use farewell. Alright, so they miss. They want to be sneaky about it. I think we just make an army on ground and go from there. We decline. Get Lost is a very nice draw. And I think we just make double strikers, right?
Show them the edge of your blade.
I'm considering just going farewell for the enchantments right now. Let's attack first. I think it's good enough, right? Because those Mirex tokens will be a problem. Without all those buffs, they do nothing. And we always have like more stuff in case he draws. So I will risk it. Will I? We can name artifacts. But it's not lethal. Let's go. Let's go. I usually don't play like this, but let's try it this one time. And we are not naming artifacts. This way Mirex token is just 1/1, so they instantly need a removal for the samurai just to even attack. And it gets better later. See? That was enough. Their whole plan was trying to make those mice and try to force some weird trades. Opponent goes first, let's take it. We have no white mana and double Emperor. Feels perfect. More white cards. Alright, I see. One of those games. Still, we have Go for the Throat. That should give us quite a lot of time to hit. Man, I promise you, we have white. You know what's funny? We actually have more white mana, I believe, than the blue ones. But we still do all of those. And Dragon. I will go for the discard. Yep, good choice, my friend. And I mean, we have a long way to go, because our opponent will do whatever he wants before we hit a single mana. This is a dragon. I think we just exile whatever they play like Atraxa. Unfortunately, we cannot make any good plays here. We can the end. So let's prepare with the end, I guess, or just go for the throat. The end will be super good against some of the creatures. A cruelty. Alright, man, this will... Man, normally you try to mitigate their hits. Bro, really? You're a mean person. I thought they would go for the resurrection, but they are not going creature then. Because they can only hit Emperor. And that means Legion of Two Ashes goes on the Cruelty of Geeks. Alright then. You will get punished. So generally you want to try to mitigate their game plan, but here we are just, yeah, I'll take the damage, bro. Alright, no creature for you. Greedy, greedy, greedy. They could have like turn 5 Etali, and they just didn't go with it. Okay, whatever. I guess you can. Now they will go for chapter 1 because they know our hand. Okay, whatever. I have no idea at this point, man. Let's see what they hit. And what did they hit? Memory Deluge and Reunion. I believe you didn't pay mana for it, my friend. The cycling is good, but definitely not the best value they had in mind. Alright, so we definitely need to de-end this. Those draws, man. What's wrong with you, Magic? Alright, so our opponent can play another Etali. That means we main phase it. And let's see what he has in the end. Cruelty. So the next is Atraxa. Now he only had one Etali in the whole deck? That makes absolutely no sense. This is the Etali deck, man. Why do you play your Etali deck with no Etali? Like, what better creature than 4 Atraxas and like 3 Etalis are there? Well, unfortunate. So they will get infinite value right now with Atraxa. And we are stuck on 4 lands like a big dummy dum. Yep. Man. You're either getting killed on turn 2 by mono red, or you're just fighting cards, drawing 5 cards every turn. What a time to be alive. Alright, so yep, just keep this. So they will discard those 2. I think the game is close to over, man. It will be so hard to win this. But we have Kaya, so let's keep playing. Oh, they actually went for the hit. Interesting. They could just do it on the next turn and try to go, harder. Oh, now they need to discard. It's an easy choice. This is the card that gets value from being in the graveyard. Oh, a land? Are you serious? Wow, for me? That's crazy. So, I think we need to stabilize a little bit with this Celestus, man. Otherwise, we are never getting there. Alright, Kaya. Kaya is a good start. Remember, they don't have counter spells, so we can ensure that we resolve Kaya. And they cannot have ever more than 1 Atraxa, so you know what? Maybe there is a chance. Maybe there's even the chance. If I knew that he only plays 1 Etali. Oh, Celestus, very, very smart. Good call, good call. This is super important, especially they know about Farewell, right? And they are going for this. Alright. This gives them a lot of fuel, so good call for them. They probably will try to kill us before we Farewell, because we can hit graveyards as well, right? And this one is Flying, and Death Touch, and Lifelink, and Vigilance, and Rose cards, and 7/7. So we probably won't block it. Oh, they have another trick. Okay, this is... So they needed to kill Celestus, because if we draw a land right now, their whole game plan is kinda dead, right? Unless they draw another one. How many Atraxas are in the graveyard? Okay, this is also a good draw. A very good draw. They might hit another Atraxa, right? But we still aren't dead. We are dead to Atraxa and Harvester though. Let's go for it. And well, let's see. It's kind of hard to play the whole game on 4 and 5 mana. Like, it would be great to have like more, but it is what it is. We'll try. And they can hit Kaya with Cruelty, but they don't know it. And Emperor is not very good here because nothing taps. Okay, big score. The creature was not Atraxa, that's important. Because that was potentially the play, right? They discard and they reanimate Atraxa instantly again. And I think we just block it? No, we take the damage, I think. Because when we play Kaya, we want to protect her, and Harvester can have haste with the reunion. So, and this is only one turn hit. Right? It gets exiled, so they don't get any permanent value from this. Alright. Alright. Alright, so if they play Cruelty of Geeks, we will try to go... Oh no. Is that chapter 1? They know they will get the value. Man. Oh my god, the absolute most disgusting value ever created. Kaya, right? Wandering Emperor doesn't do much here, so I'm pretty sure it will be Kaya. Very good hit for our opponent. Very good hits. And we're... Bro, we still cannot hit our land. What the hell is this gameplay, man? I'm not attacking him for 1, alright? I'm not attacking him for 1. Maybe we can mute him with the Reef? I don't know at this point. We'll try to defend, man. We will try to defend. Man, this one Etali in the whole Etali deck was so weird to me. But, well, this is what it is. Probably the reason why he doesn't have targets in the graveyard. That was so tricky, it tricked both of us, I think. He can use this. Okay, with Wandering Emperor we have something in the board. Don't forget, everything he plays can have haste with Reunion, so we need to be more careful than usually. And those are the Harvesters. Fortunately, we can defend against both of them. Let's see if there are more plays. Man, we still have this Farewell, but will we be able to ever cast it? Alright, let's go with her. Emperor, you have a lot of work to do this game. I mean, like, a lot. At least we get a 4-4 into the board, so we kinda even out the Harvesters, right? So that's good. That was an instant. But it could just be blood tokens, probably.
May your blade strike.
And I don't know if I will be able to cast this Farewell on turn, like, you know, 12. Because I don't have enough mana. So that's a problem. Oh, the reminder of Celestus. What is the graveyard? Is it both? From a graveyard. But I don't have creatures, as always. Alright, so we can go like this. You know what? You know what? I'm going for it. Otherwise, I'm not hitting my lands this game. I'm main phasing Memory Deluge for this reason. No special lands, so I think we can just go for this one. Sunfall seems okay, so I think we need to be super defensive. And I went for this play because when we play a land, we go for the fraud, so we don't super lose everything. And we're getting something, right? I think that our strategy is actually just trying to mill him. Here it is. Here it is. You want cards, huh? You like those sweet cards. But it might be your doom. We have double reef. Let's attack with this one, because why not? 3 damage is still 3 damage. We have quite a lot of pressure in the board. We have Kaya and Eternal Wanderer, and they can deal a lot of damage. So it might a little bit matter. Getting him to 15 would be way better. They went for the trade. Interesting. They know we can... Oh, they don't know. Go for the throat wasn't revealed. Only Emperor and Farewell. So they know we can Farewell though. I mean, I actually think we might win this, man. Ridiana. Oh, that's so good. That will attack our hand. The Elder Dragon War. They can also kill our creatures. So what they can do is activate Reunion, go for the Elder Dragon War, or whatever the name is, and attack for 7, which is nearly a lethal. But we have this goal, sneaky go for the throat. And that's pretty huge. Liliana is extremely scary, because she might even ultimate at some point. Alright. So they're preparing the board, and they're very wasteful because they still need to discard anyway, right? Alright, so 6 damage already to the face, and it's getting scary. Well, if they remove this creature, I'm actually dead. Yeah, and this clearly is their plan, right? Let's hope they whiff a little bit. They can just play Liliana -2 and they win the game. Because they should know I probably cannot remove 2 creatures on 2 mana. But if they go for this attack, they're thinking about it. It's only 1 mana, right? I will highlight the graveyard so they actually think more about graveyard maybe than just going for the face. Oh, they're going to play, that's so bad. When they see what we have, that's kinda over.
But I'm taking
Oh boy, this card's a card. It's so good, man. It's so good. I'm freaking going with the Emperor. Alright. Man, don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. Because if I can farewell this is actually pretty okay for us, right? Like, not the best, but definitely not the worst. And we could even Sunfall this. Alright, big scar. Alright. Man, is it happening? And he doesn't attack. He had lethal, he didn't go for it. Honestly, what? Guys, I mean, we won the game. What? I think he fumbled so much, he decided that he will just scoop. That was so weird. He just needed, like, the best removal is double smite and double cut down, and even then we have to pain ourselves. And yeah, otherwise he's auto-winning, so he should definitely go for this play. I'm in one of those hands, let's see. Let's play Caves of Koilos, maybe. I mean, we probably will just go into this is extremely nice draw. We have all the paylands, so a little bit scary, but we don't cast anything right now. Alright, what are you exactly? Is that like Ores of Life game? Alright, but as always, proving to be annoying, I think it will be Smite, by far. And they will try to prepare for the Sunfall, right? One of the 3 Sunfalls we drew. Man, what a super weird draw. 4 lands, 3 Sunfalls, 1 Kaya. Well, I guess. But it's still a very good card for the matchup, so Celestus is an insanely good draw, because it will solve all the problems we have during the game, and I wonder if they go bad to hit the Sunfall into Sunfall. If they play double bad, I would love it so much, man, because they see double Sunfall and it's like, if I play double bad, I can kill both. Alright, Lord Skitter. Not too much value, to be honest. It's weird they go for it, right? Because this makes Sunfall better, and they know it will be cast. So it feels like a super weird play, honestly. Bro, what's the strategy here? I guess they wanted to force more boards, so I have to Sunfall. They will try to get... Man, but absorbing double Sunfall is insanely hard for this kind of deck. Oh, and that was the plan. They're trying to hit the last one. Well, cheers, my friend. They should explode right now. They have no way of winning this game. Like, their plan was really good. So they wanted to hit the first Sunfall, so they absorb it. And then they wanted to hit the second Sunfall with this bat. And then go from there. It's not a good plan, but it's the best they had. However, it's not exactly like this now. So we have a token, and we can cast Kai on the next turn potentially. I will draw a card. Smite. It's still better because we cycled the Smite they have seen, and now they don't know about the Smite. The problem is, whatever they do, we can always get the Sunfall back. So that's the strategy. Whenever you attack with 1 or more creatures, create that many tokens. Then if you control 10 or more. So this will be a Sunfall turn for us. Yeah, and the hideaway won't work. And you can see how insanely important this card is right now. And we are not turning the artifact, right? Life gain doesn't matter as well. So I think we just go with it. I'm surprised he didn't concede, to be absolutely honest. Let's go with the true one play. And we have another one. So we fully stabilized. Our opponent has one creature and one random top deck, and that's kinda it. So we'll see, we'll see. I'm super surprised he's still playing, but maybe yeah, exactly. Alright guys, so let's talk about the deck, but the first thing I wanted to say, isn't this funny that Orzhov seems to be also the best Esper? Like, it's so funny when you think about it. Something I didn't mention in the intro is that also we have Double Reef, and while it seems a very small addition, it is massive because it's basically your Jace for, like Atraxa matchups, and this can be enough to just mill them, especially that they have huge trouble hitting clans because Sunfall doesn't hit it, sorcery speed, and Leyline doesn't hit it because it doesn't target lands in any way, even if they are creatures. Alright, that was converted, but you get the idea. So what about the deck? I'll be honest guys with you, even though it seems stat-wise to be right now the highest win rate, it has like over 200 games, I don't see it, man. I'll be honest, maybe I'm just a horrible player, but I just don't love this version very much. Maybe because it's so much, it feels super clunky. Legion to Ashes, I will tell you what I liked about the card. The fact that it can target everything. With Get Lost, you always give those pesky map tokens here. You can just exile whatever there is. Is that a wedding announcement, a planeswalker, an artifact, even Celestus. So this is a very good part about the card. It hits everything, contrary to even Fateful Absence and Get Lost, which don't hit artifacts, for example, or enchantments. However, I literally never use the whole ability that, exile all tokens that player controls. Also, if you target Wedding Announcement, they always have at least one token already, so you are still 2 for 1 in a way. And if you target those tokens, like it kinda does the Sunfall thing, and they still have the Anthem effect. So Sunfall does the same job in a way. I'm not sure, I'm not fully convinced. I personally wouldn't craft this one, while the End can have good matchups. And to be honest, I whiffed on it a little bit by hitting a tally where it apparently was only a Traxa deck, so I cannot judge fully, but even though the card is sweet, in this deck, on top of Legion of Ashes as a sorcery, and not many blue cards, and only 3 Deluge, it just feels clunky, especially that we also play Wanderer and Kaya, and double Farewell, so we are very on the high side of the cost, not even for Emperors, so super weird version, I'll be honest. It doesn't fit my style at all. I will probably not be playing it, but it seems to be performing extremely well. I will give you my opinion. I would guess, alright? I might be super wrong, but I think over time the win rate will lower. I think maybe this is not a full sample, it's only 200 games, so maybe it will change. I have seen it already. That's one of the versions seemed weird, had super high win rate, and then it, gets lower and lower. And yeah, we'll see. Hopefully interesting stuff. I really wanted to showcase you Legion to Ashes because this is the card that I know was quite liked when it first came into Standard, but we didn't see it since. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, we'll see. I think we won't, probably. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Tell me in the comments how you liked, the final impressions and all the weird gameplay. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. You are absolutely the core of this channel, so even if I don't say it every single day, believe me, I remember every single day. So thank you for that, and absolutely appreciate that you are sticking with the channel, especially if you are here for months or years, so that, you're the man. So thank you for that, and see you tomorrow.